So this is Mullien leaf tea, or Mullien leaf tea, however you say it. And I've never heard of it before. And the reason I bought it, this is part 2 of the Sinners movie review. In the previous movie review, I noted how I looked up the Gullah Geechee people that have their own nation on the eastern seaboard of the United States, and how the book Drums and Shadows is related to the movie Sinners, because the H that was referred to in the movie, that was a monster or demon, whatever, was how I found the Gullah Geechee people. It's one of their beliefs or superstitions, and they're from Africa, first generation, and a lot of their stories are documented in that book Drums and Shadows. And while I was reading Drums and Shadows, there was a person that had a hex put on them, and the person said they swelled up and that they were like inflated really bad, and that they called a root doctor, and the root doctor brought some of this mullein leaf, and they put the leaves on the person and the swelling disappeared. So I thought, well, I wonder if there's any actual medicinal effects of this leaf tea and if it's sold commercially. And there's several, if you look on Amazon, there's several vendors that sell Mullien leaf tea. And there's also an article on WebMD about Mullien leaf tea. And in addition to be anti-inflammatory, it's good for opening up people's airwaves if they have asthma, which I do, and my wife does, and pretty much most people in my family do. And also if you have COPD, this Mullien leaf tea can really open up your airways because of its properties. Now, it's one of these herbal remedies that's not been highly, not investigated, what's the studied? Yeah, it's not been studied perhaps by a lot of educational institutions or scientific institutions, but nonetheless it is supposed to have these effects. And even WebMD kind of gives a nod to, yeah, it does do this. So we're going to try this out, see how it goes. And I am having an asthma outbreak over the last 2 days, and in addition to my rescue inhaler, which I've been using, I'm going to try this and see if it helps. And it's supposed to loosen up stuff in your chest, so we'll see what happens.
Alright, so I am here in the kitchen and I'm going to unbox this tea. And it's 100 tea bags inside. So, okay. So like this. Let's see, a little tag. What does it say? Tea. It has a smell like, it doesn't have a strong tea smell. It's really, really faint, almost like a sweet kind of a smell. I'm almost, yeah, it's like a little sweet smell. It's not anything I've smelled before, so we're gonna try it out. It says that you can make it hot or cold, so I'm gonna steep a few bags and make a big jug of it and then put it in the fridge, and we're gonna try it out. Alright, so I did brew the tea, and so what I did was I did a little pot, and then I put 6 tea bags in it and boiled that, and then I added it to this big jug, and it filled it up only to about here, and then the rest is just bottled water. So as you can see, like, the color is a light color. Well, I'm using a black cup, so it's not really helping, but it's not a very dark tea is my point. So and you can kind of see all the way down to the bottom. We're gonna try it out and hopefully it helps. Now I am.
Okay, so I'm going to drink some voodoo tea now and see if it helps me breathe, or else I'll turn into a hate and blow away or something. It smells good. It tastes good too. Have you tasted it yet?
Yeah, just a little tiny bit.
I can't figure out what it tastes like.
I know, it doesn't really, let's say it doesn't even have like a real tea kind of taste.
No, it's got its own flavor and I like it.
It's very subtle. And wow, it doesn't give you that weird aftertaste like, you know, tea stays on your palate for a while.
I mean, it's made from leaves, which I guess most teas are, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
are there teas that aren't made from leaves?
No, I think this even has leaves in it. So it's leaves and flowers.
Oh, no, this is all leaves, I think.
It's leaves and flowers, I think it said.
They said the seeds from this are actually toxic, so you can't eat the seeds, but the leaves are what was mentioned in the book, Drums and Shadows.
Okay.
It's weird because I'm trying to figure out, I almost have a sense of something. It seems familiar.
I would say the smell is almost like coriander, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna let you smell coriander and see if you...
I know it's something in the back of my head I've had before that tastes like this, but I can't figure it out. If I didn't try to figure it out, I'd say it almost tastes what you'd imagine like a bark tasting like some kind of, maybe a bark off of a tree if you soaked it in water and drank that, maybe?
I thought it had a little sweet hint to it, so I didn't taste bark per se.
Well, no, they say it's slightly sweet. It does have just a little bit of a tick of sweet in it. I like it. I just can't figure out what it tastes like.
Yeah, it definitely is not like a tea, because there's a lot of teas I drink that, especially like...
I know what it is.
What is it?
I have a feeling I know what it is. Tell me if I'm wrong. It's almost bordering on maple syrup, but without that massive hit of sweet. That's why the bark thing popped into my head, because they tapped that out of a tree.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's got that little bit of a hint of maple.
And it says it has like for relaxing.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it's like a chamomile, because I know chamomile relaxes you, but I'm not a fan of chamomile.
I really like this
a lot. Pretty good. So if this makes me relax like chamomile does, I'll be happy, because
you know what
I
else?
don't like it.
You know what else it has? It's almost like wheat waffles. I'm tasting something to do with waffles and maple syrup. It's almost like not regular old waffles, but it's almost like Belgian wheat waffle with slight hint of maple syrup in it.
People are going to listen to this and go, what is he talking about?
You don't think it has any of that in there?
I don't know.
I do.
I didn't have too much of it.
It reminds me just a little bit like breakfast. But I've never...
That's pretty good.
I've never fully tasted anything like that before.
Right, I haven't tasted anything like this. And to me, I took a drink of it, and I do not have any flavor in my mouth right now. Like, it's already gone.
I am getting a strange sensation now where I want to, like, jump into a circle and start dancing.
No, you do not. Hey, I have witch blood in me. You better watch out. I might jump in that circle with you.
Where's the drums?
In the garage.
I can hear some drums in the background.